today during this pre-COP16 event to hear more from Saudi youth on their perspectives. UNDP sees youth as a vital force for driving social progress in their local communities. However, they face significant obstacles worldwide, particularly those from marginalized groups, for example, youth with disabilities. These include unemployment, lack of access to information, and opportunities, amongst others. Although they are the most affected by environmental crisis, they are often underrepresented in environment-related policy decision-making. Despite this, youth are determined to be agents of positive change. UNDP seeks to harness young people's passion and foster their potential by working with governments, civil society, youth-led networks to enable an environment that focuses on inclusive governance, meaningful action, and creating a sustainable future. To that end, UNDP has been involved in various initiatives globally, including building partnerships between youth environmental peace builders, promoting social entrepreneurship and green job creation, facilitating youth participation in local decision-making processes, and supporting youth-led environmental projects. One example is the Youth for Climate Initiative, which is done in partnership with the government of Italy. It has provided funding and assists in the implementation of 50 youth-led or youth-inclusive environmental solutions in 39 countries in areas such as climate and environmental literacy, sustainable energy, food and agriculture, natural assets, as well as sustainable consumption and production. It also started an online engagement platform, which provides a space for discussions and knowledge sharing, capacity building programs, webinars, and networking opportunities. In the Arab region, UNDP works with young people through its youth empowerment engagement and knowledge project Shababik to help them lead efforts in implementing sustainable development solutions, particularly through promoting sustainable entrepreneurship. Its youth leadership program provides capacity building through workshops, innovation camps, among other activities, to equip them with the tools to implement their solutions, as well as giving them opportunities to present their ideas to relevant stakeholders. In the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, as Professor had mentioned, children and youth make up 67% of the Saudi population, with 36% of them being between the ages of 15 and 34. As such, Saudi's vision emphasizes youth empowerment, as they not only make up the majority of the population, but are seen as an important source for social and economic transformation. This includes the vision's sustainability efforts, such as the transition to clean energy sources and land conservation, which are encompassed in the Saudi Green Initiative. UNDP in Saudi Arabia supported youth, particularly in terms of capacity building and advocacy. These efforts include holding annual SDGs challenges and competitions to promote innovative solutions around the SDGs, which encompasses environmental initiatives. Adding to that, it hosted the local conference of youth, Al-COP18, where young people engage in intergenerational dialogue and collaboration for promoting climate literacy, adoption of green skills, and expediting the implementation of the Saudi Green Goals. Efforts also include helping to increase Saudi youth representation globally. For example, when UNDP supported a Saudi youth representative in attending the UN Climate Change COP27. Conferences of parties have served as a platform for fostering youth engagement on sustainability, from showcasing current efforts through competitions, facilitating dialogues where youth can give their inputs on environmental policies, to hosting educational workshops on advocacy and green jobs. This year, 3 major environmental COPs are occurring within 6 weeks of each other: Biodiversity COP16, the Climate COP29, and the Desertification COP16. This is a unique opportunity to tackle these pressing issues head-on and collectively. UNDP plays a pivotal role in addressing these interconnected crises of climate change, biodiversity loss, and land degradation, recognizing land as a critical link between these issues. UNDP has shown its commitment to implementing sustainable solutions for building a more sustainable future, and we believe that youth are an integral part of these efforts and are committed to supporting in their endeavors locally as well as globally. The UNCCD COP16 will focus on championing the global land and drought resilience agenda for people, planet, and prosperity. As a trusted partner in the Kingdom for over 4 decades, UNDP is collaborating with all sectors pre, during, and beyond COP16 when the Kingdom implements its legacy. Today's discussion are stepping stones in the process as we move closer to COP16. And we at UNDP aim to support in amplifying your voices as youth and engaging with you to create positive steps towards a better future. And as Professor Mohammed Nournabi mentioned, this year's COP16 theme states, "Our land, our future." Being part of COP16 is just the beginning. Obviously, the Kingdom has its legacy program and what to do afterwards. So even the topics that you've talked about in terms of the role of startups, in terms of raising awareness, the role of educational institutions, all of these points will be discussed during COP16. So I encourage everyone to take part in that as much as you can and gain knowledge and also exchange your ideas with youth, with that intergenerational dialogue that you guys were mentioning, to gain as much as you can. And even one of you was saying that we're just a small entity here, but we want to do a lot of things, and every action counts. And the importance of how we're all interconnected. So we do think at a global level how everything's impacting one another, but also how can we act locally. And like also another colleague was mentioning, the importance of that each region and each country is different in their needs, and how can we address these issues to meet our needs.